Hello violinists, welcome to the Pro Am Strings Violin School. I'm Henriette and this lesson is lesson 23 in the violin class for beginners. Today we are learning exercise 42 if you have a red book, and the same exercise is exercise 57 if you've got an older version of the book. And today we're going to delve straight in, so I'm hoping you have your violin and your bow ready, rosin your bow and ready to play. I'll count us in for 4 and we're going to play this at the upper half of the bow. So let's set your bow in the middle, or roughly in the middle, and I'll count us in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. And you will have noticed I don't play the repeat that's in there, but when you practice this on your own, please feel free to play the repeat if you're not getting too tired, because that is an aspect that we want to keep an eye on all the time. Whilst we're building stamina, you don't want to play much beyond the point where you're thinking, oh, my arms are so tired. Take a break then and do it again later on. And you will build stamina as you progress with shorter bursts in your playing. You'll be fine with that. Now today I want you to think about the placing of the left hand predominantly. So we're not going to worry too much about the bowing, and I want you to make sure that all these fingers are really nicely placed on their fingertips in precisely the right places. So I want you to listen really carefully that we're super precisely in tune. So let's play it again. And this time we're going to go even more slowly. And this time I want you to listen super critically to your tuning. If it's not precisely in tune, can you please adjust your fingers? We're going to go a little bit more slowly to allow you time to make your fingers higher or lower, depending on how you're playing right now. So let's get ready in the middle of the bow. Check out the position of your left hand, because that helps playing in tune, obviously. So my finger line is level with the E string. I push my wrist down. My thumb is soft, lying there by the side. And my finger position is almost like a claw-like shape, like this, you see? So my fingers are nicely curved and they're going to land on their fingertips. From the beginning, slowly, listen carefully to the tuning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now wriggle your finger around if it's not entirely in tune, so you might until you've got the precise placement. Second finger now, and do the same thing, wriggle it around until you find the exact right spot. Listen carefully to this note. That is super playing. Now, if you find that you have difficulty finding the notes, the exact placement of the fingers, would you do me a favor and play this video many times over, just listening and allowing yourself time to play very slowly, getting your fingers in tune. I know one of my teachers used to say to me, the people who play in tune the best are just the people who can adjust their fingers the quickest. So it's quite normal and it's totally allowed to adjust your fingers, but that needs to become second nature, that as soon as you hear that a note might not be entirely 100% in tune, you need to adjust it. So if you can do that, I should be very happy. Let's get your book now and let's work out what these notes are called. So we know that notes go like the alphabet, and the first note starts on a D. So the first finger on the D string will be called E. And then we've got an F sharp. So it is a form of an F, and we call this F sharp. I don't go into much detail today about why that's called F sharp and why it's called E and not E sharp. We'll sort that out at a later stage. Just accept from me that that note's called F sharp. Then we get D, E, F sharp, G, E, F sharp, G. This fourth finger here is called A, and it should sound the same as your A string. G, A, G, F sharp. A. Have a guess now. You might know this note by now. G, F sharp, E, G, F sharp, E, D, F sharp, E, F sharp, G, A, G, F sharp, E, F sharp, D. And I'm hoping that most of you will find this song actually fairly manageable to do. So what I'd really like you to do is work on your technique when you're not being challenged by difficult notes. They're more or less going all in the same order. So really listen to the tuning and play this video back as many times as you like, so that by the end of this you'll have absolutely perfect tuning. And then in the next lesson we're going to make things a little bit more challenging again, so I very much look forward to seeing you again then. Thanks for watching and goodbye.